Hey, this is Tammy from Take Me to Tammy's House, my new YouTube channel. I hope that you will come join me if you like everything home related, thrift hauls, decor, crafts, and things like that. I think you'll enjoy my channel. This is a shelf that I have decorated for fall. In my last video, I showed some of the fall items that I have. This shelf here I bought for $10 and just applied some stain that already had the polyurethane in it, so we didn't have to wax it or anything. It was just easy to do, and I just love it. I just love it. It's a great addition to my dining room, and I've brought out my fall items and I've decorated. And I'll try to back up a little bit so you might can see the whole thing. I haven't decorated the bottom shelf yet, but I have the others. On top, I have a fall lantern and my little pig on wheels. And I have a sterling silver picture I picked up at a yard sale with greenery in it. And I have some homemade pumpkins with some sayings on them that my aunt made for me. And I added just a little leaf garland. And then I used a book for a pedestal and some white plates. I love ironstone and white plates and white dishes. On the second shelf, I had picked up some little small pumpkins from the Target dollar spot. And I have a little wooden sheep behind there and a little wooden plate for depth, just to layer it in. And I had some old children's blocks, and I pulled those out to spell the word autumn. And I have a chevron squash and just some pears that I threw into a silver platter, sort of a dish more than a platter. And then I have a battery operated candle in a wooden candlestick. So I really like it. I just think it looks really good. And then on my third shelf, I like to mix vintage with anything I'm decorating. I love vintage items. And I have an old man and old woman figurine. And I love this book they're sitting on. It's just an old red book. And I got the monogrammed pumpkin from the Target dollar spot. And then I have another one of the homemade pumpkins behind there to layer it in. And a God Bless Our Home plate. And just some white little small teacups, coffee cups with the saucers. Laid a few leaves around those. I have a wooden cow. And I have a old picture here. It's really not old, it's just made to look old. It's a gray color. It's not showing up gray, but it's gray and has a little piece of blue lace around it. And I have my Laura Ingalls Wilder's book. I love this candle holder. It's brass. It has a little candle in it. And then from the Dollar Tree, the Thankful and Blessed pumpkin. And from a yard sale, the little mother pig and piglet. And I just put some leaves around. So I really like it. And then on this shelf, I didn't do a whole lot. I have some old cigar boxes. And have a small soup tureen. And I have a wicker pumpkin basket in it. And the top comes off of it. And I have this hammered aluminum tiered tray. I'm not exactly what you call that, but it's like a little serving tray, trinket dish thing. And I have some little wooden books. And they're not showing up very well, but I have some black little teacups and saucers. And I have a vintage picture in the back. And hiding in there is a little mercury glass candle holder. And I have a couple of more children's blocks with a pair and socks on it. I may change that out. I'm not crazy about that. But I think it turned out pretty well for what I was working with. This is in the corner of my dining room. And I think it turned out fairly well. Now the bottom shelf I haven't completed yet. I just have a wooden horse down there and a beautiful jar that I think I'm going to get some filler to put in. Like some of the straw balls and little artificial pumpkins and things like that to put in there. So I'm not actually finished with that yet, but it is a work in progress. Fall is my favorite time of year. I love the autumn. I love the leaves and the chilly evenings, and I just love this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. So, if you like my video, please subscribe and press the little bell so you'll get a notification of when I have a new video up. And I look forward to seeing you again. There's some of my snake plants. I'm going to have to do something with them for fall. Maybe put them in some special pots. I think I have a pot with some leaves on it that I can just set those in. But I love those. Some people call them mother-in-law tongues. But they're the snake plants. They do very well in low light. But anyway, thank you for watching.